Hello everybody, Firefalls here, coach of the Pancham Pianist. We're back for the final week of the regular season of BFR Revival. These are the current standings I have in front of me. This is going to be a very interesting week on both sides of the bracket because we have, I think Brad Love is guaranteed, so we have 4 people here who are all contesting for these bottom 3 slots, not Brad Love, but the bottom 3 slots of the top 8 to go to playoffs. Winter is the only one who's played a match so far, so we're still waiting on Fatty, Billy, and Ivory. And then in Armor Rouge, you kind of have the same thing going on here with these 5 teams who are all 3 and 5 right now. All of them can make it, but it's going to be a slug to get to those bottom 3 slots as well. So exciting things happening at the end of the season, both sides. And on both sides of the bracket. On Armor Rouge's side this week, Iger and Jace are going up head-to-head, so we got a rank 1 versus rank 2 match. And on the Saraledge side of the bracket, Fower and Agent haven't played their match from last week. But depending on the outcome, this match that I have with Eon this week could be another rank 1 versus rank 2, and if not, rank 1 versus 3. Either way, very exciting, conclusion to the season. Our match outcome here doesn't really matter too much. We're both guaranteed to get in. This is more for differential sake and for seeding. So long as I beat Eon so long as I don't lose more than, I think it's 4-0 I can afford, then I will still be in front of Eon. But obviously I'm going for a win. I want to maintain my first place, and I want to get that differential as high as possible. Let's look over our season stats a little bit because we have some time while Eon's getting ready still. Here we are. This season has been very good for our Terra captain, Jolteon, who we brought to all 8 games. I want to say that's not super common across the board for other teams to bring one Mon all 8 weeks. But I think Jolteon is just such a valuable Terra captain and positioning piece that it can really just versatilely fit into any matchup, even if there is, opposition like Volt Absorb or a lot of grounds. It's been consistently good this season. You can see that because it has 14 kills. It's currently the 3rd highest kill leader. I had the chance to move it up. Probably not beating the horse tier, but if Crepskull doesn't get any kills with the horse this week, then it's possible. We'll see. But I'm very happy with how this team has gone. Everything's put in the work that it needs to. Overpawn's gotten, 6 kills. Nice. Petron has gotten 5. It popped off in 1 game versus Foudy. I've only bought our Ball of It at 2 matches, but it's gotten 4 kills across them. Lowcase has put in the work. Gyarados has put in the work. Zapdos has been in a great, offensive pressure kind of mon, so it hasn't really needed to come out in the games as much because I've had it at the end. But it's been good every time I've brought it. It's fulfilled a role I needed. Mandibuzz has done exactly what it needs to do. Defog things away, chip things down, take hits, pivot out. It's not something you're really expecting to get kills, but it's performed beautifully every single time it's come. The same with Swampert. So that's kind of what Swampert's here for as well, and it has a little bit more offensive capability. I ran Bandit on it last week. I believe it got a kill on something there. But yeah, let's look at the matchup for this week, and then I'll show you guys my team. We're listening to the soundtrack from Klonoa Heroes. I think I listened to this maybe once or twice before, but I don't remember most of it. So, maybe live impressions on the music if something really catches my ears. So this is Eon's team. Eon has some really scary components here. First, let's talk about this Regieleki. Faster than anything. Scarf Jolteon cannot speed it, but I don't want to commit to that, especially because Jolteon's not really going to be doing too much into it unless I want to commit to a Tear Ground, which, wouldn't be bad, but it's not what I'm going for here. So this thing is definitely threatening. It's going to be going faster than anything I have, if it does come. I do have some answers to it, though. Cinderace has been one of Eon's best. I think it's the one with the highest kills. Yep, 10 kills here. Best of the whole team. And it's for good reason. I mean, this thing has a great attack, a 116, it has a fantastic speed at 119. It has a broken signature move that does 120 base power for a physical fire attack. You don't really see that anywhere else. That said, it is squishy. It will go down to a super effective attack or 2 not super effective attacks. So The goal is to just, kind of force it in when in time when it doesn't going to come in, or, maybe it'll be one of the last things we take down. But definitely have to keep an eye on that. Tandem Mouse is always annoying. This thing has great support options with Encore, Tidy Up, and of course Population Bomb hits like a nuke. Thankfully, I have Petrunt. Petrunt walls this thing infinitely, but it's not going to do anything to Petrunt. Plus, when you can see it in prep ahead of time, you can always wear a Rocky helmet. Regigigas are not afraid of here. It did put in some work in one of the games, but I don't think it's really reliable brain, especially with Gapdos on my team. You have Vesendipity here, which is a great special wall. Crocodile is very scary. Scarf from this thing always hurts. Intimidate or Moxie, both great abilities. This thing also has a fantastic attack level at 117, and it's bulkier too, especially if you have Intimidate on it. Flamigo has great dual stab, offensive stab, with fighting and flying. And my team does have a flying weakness, so we might see it come there. Skarmy is a great defensive pivot as well. Could be expecting something like Rocky Helmet. And it also walls Petrunt, but that's not really as much of an issue. I'll show you guys why in a little bit. Primarina has been very dangerous the whole season. Also has gotten a ton of kills, 6 kills here. It's just tough to get rid of. It deals massive damage. It could be running Draining Kiss to heal itself back up. Assault Vest just to have super special bulk, but regardless what this thing is running, it's going to be hitting hard with its attacks. I mean, 126 is the highest special attack on this team, and just highest of all of the offensive stats. I'm not counting Regigigas is 160 because it is halved for the first 5 turns every time it comes out. Hydrapple is Eon's Terra Captain, which I think is one of the best Terra Captains in the format. Regenerator is, very annoying. You come back in, you get a regenerate. This thing is already super bulky. It has recovery options in the first place with Recover and Giga Drain. And it can output massive damage. I mean, 120. That's great. So this is the Mon to keep an eye on, I think. This Mon, Regieleki, and Cinderace, maybe Crocodile as well. And then Dondozo could pair into teams nicely because of Unaware, but I think because I have Jolteon, I'm not really expecting it to come. If it does, might be a treat for Jolteon. We'll see. But here is the team that we've made this week. Let me just check to see if... yes, ready to go? Okay, there we go. So, we're starting off with the Iron Crown. Actually, I don't want to show any information, so I'm going to be putting these in terms of draft order. So bear with me really quickly while I do that. Swampert, okay, let's move this up there. Gyarados comes after Jolteon, but before you, and then Lokix. Okay. So our first pick for this matchup is Iron Crown. Iron Crown looks really good into this team. It naturally comes in very well on Pheasantipity, which can always do turn out, of course, but I don't have to worry about poison with Toxic Chain. It does very well against Skarmory. It does pretty well against Primarina as well. That's kind of trading damage back and forth, but I'm going with Assault Vest here. We put some special investment because this thing hits anything that switches in pretty well, even Crocodile. Which, you don't want to stay in front of this, but Crocodile can definitely be chipped down by this. Tachyon Cutter to hit into Pheasantipity mainly, but also because it's the strongest move to begin with. Psychic Noise for the healers, such as Skarmory, Primarina, anything with leftovers like Pheasantipity, also Pheasantipity with Roost, Hydrapple with Recover. It's very good here. And then also can go through sub if Regigigas gets up with sub, for example. Psyshock just cooks Pheasantipity. It just absolutely blasts it. And the same with Primarina, right? Big damage because it's not very physically bulky. And then we'll switch for Momentum. So I think this set's going to be very good. I think Assault Vest on Crown is always a good call. It has that natural special bulk to it, 108, 90. Its defensive stats are great to begin with. Our Crown's just a cool mon in general. Next up we have Gyarados, who is running a Dragon Dance set with Dragon Tail instead of a third coverage move. And Earthquake and Waterfall coming with Intimidate so that I can come in on things like Crocodile. Even if it hits a Stone Edge, I'll probably be fine. Maybe I'll be able to sink 2 of those because it's not sap, we'll see. Dragon Dance is so I can outspeed some of these mons. It's not going to be outspeeding Regieleki, but, you know, if I throw off an Earthquake, it will die. If I throw off a Waterfall, it'll take huge damage. Dragon Tails to stop things from sweeping, setting up. So if I see something throw off a setup move, then let's Dragon Tail them out of there really quickly. Also good if I get some Stealth Rocks up with Carbink. Jolteon, of course, is coming. We're taking a risk. I know that Crocodile is most likely coming, and you can see on this team that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 monsters that are weak to ground. But I think that positionally, it can do some huge damage here. So I'm going with Choice Specs, Terra Electric. We got Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Alluring Voice for the coverage for mainly Crocodile. I can also get into like a Terra Fighting Hydrapple maybe, but if I'm, you know, Terra Electric and Choice Specs, Thunderbolt's going to do more anyways, but it's good before it terastallizes, right? And then Thunder Wave. You know, even with specs on, Thunder Wave can be doing something. If I know Jolteon's going to go down to something and not going to be doing much damage, that positionally can put me in a pretty good spot, right? We're bringing out Carbink. Carbink is finally coming to a match. Sorry about that. My recording stopped, but it's continuing now. Carbink is finally coming. We got a Rocky Helmet on this, sturdy, so I can go down to 1. And we're going with good old Iron Defense Body Press, but that's just kind of an end game condition. This thing is more here to take something down earlier. Helps me with setting up rocks. It can tank hits from Cinderace and chip back with Rocky Helmet. You can do the same to Mouse Hold. It looks phenomenal to some of these players. I don't think Skarmory is going to be really running Iron Head for any reason. The only thing that doesn't like it is Carbink, and I don't think it's really expected to come here. And then, of course, Endeavor, if I go down to Sash, or down to Sturdy, and I'm expecting it, then I can bring something down with me. So I'm excited about that. Petron is coming. We're going fully Spadef here. Physical Bulk is already very good, so that it can come on some of those things, but this is more so that it can take on Regieleki. Regieleki is definitely a threat to Jolteon because of extreme speed, explosion. It could do some big damage, especially if it's banded. Petron comes in on those, it eats them, and then of course it eats the Volt Switches in the Thunderbolt, so I don't have to play as much of a predicting game there. We're going Black Sludge for healing. Malignant Chain. Nightshade is just general chip into anything. I didn't really think that Hex or Shadow Ball or any other move was particularly better. Foul Play wasn't really doing as much as Malignant Chain at any of these guys in the first place. So we're going with that. Recover, Parting Shot. Pretty standard, but we're going Split F this time. And then Low Kicks closing us out. Very important for Crocodile here. Puts on such immense pressure against them. First impression, knock off U-turn, Sucker Punch, and Boots. So I will be coming on things. I'm speed time with the max speed Crocodile, unless it's running Scarf, which it could be. You know, I wouldn't put it past Eon to put like Protect on something like Crocodile, expecting a first impression, or maybe something like Regieleki. But I'm not going to be choice locked into anything, so I can always use a move after. I'm expecting Low Kicks to kind of be a big player here, just like for pressure. So that's the team. Let me share to Eon to send it to me when they're ready. There we go. All right. So when they're ready, they'll be coming our way. Oh, you know what? I'm not online. Let's get online. Not sure why I wasn't online. But yeah, back to the Teambuilder. So that's the team this week. I'm excited for this final match. I don't know why, but I feel pretty nervous. But it is nice that having, you know, we're guaranteed to get in. And this final match is just kind of more for fun. But I'm also taking it seriously, of course. Respect Eon as a player and a builder. They're very skilled. And this is going to be a hard match. But I think my team can do it. This squad has proven to be, you know, pretty synergistic the whole season. And I really like the guys I got going on here. So I think they're going to put in some work. Talking about mons who I left behind, who Eon might be expecting. Ogerpon is definitely a cornerstone of this team. But in this case, it's Hearthflame of this team, right? Ogerpon could definitely come here. You know, Grass is very good into Crocodile, Primarina, Dondozo, Fire is great into Skarmory, but I just didn't feel like I had enough team roles left. Each of these mons does something important that I want them in there for. I think the most expendable feeling is maybe Gyarados, but that Intimidate and defense is really going to be important to me. Making sure things stay down, stuff that can't really set up as easily, like Cinderace, come in, throw off Intimidate. Something like Mousehold maybe. Even on Crocodile. Crocodile is a big threat here. I very much want to respect this mon since I do have 4 weak to ground guys, especially Petra not running max defense. You know, I'm not going to take Earthquakes like I normally would or knockoffs. Let's talk about this IV spread actually. 14 IVs in speed, sassy nature, which I believe is that speed lowering? Yes. So why am I going with 14 EVs? Well, there is one very specific reason. Petra normally wants to be going after things so that it can parting shot out after, take a hit, and then, you know, escape. But I want it going faster than Primarina. Primarina is you know, something that I actually matches up well into with Malignant Chain, especially with all this Spadef investment. So it is faster than Primarina. It's 175 right now, but it is, if you notice, slower than 0 speed investment Skarmory. Now, Eon could definitely run Skarmory with a negative nature, and you know, that could definitely happen, but you know, without any special attacks, it's probably going in that, but I wouldn't put it past Ian to run minus speed. But in this case, hopefully I am slower than Skarmory, I can pivot out against it. Skarmory can't really do anything to Petron. It can, you know, basically put out a spike or whatnot, and then I can Parting Shot out, you know, lower its attack and special attack, and then I can bring on the mon that I want to be out there. So like Jolteon, for example, and then that puts them in a dangerous position. They gotta switch potentially, they have to make some choices. If it's at full, because it's sturdy anyways, I can always throw off a Nightshade and then Parting Shot off, which just recover next turn. We'll see. But yeah, that's the team. I'm going to pause this recording until Eon is ready to play, so I'll see you guys in a second. We are back for a match versus Eon. Here we go. Let's send this into the live links chat so other people can join us. Alright, let's look at this team. Cinderace, Crocodile, Hydrapple, Regieleki, Pheasantipity, and Dondozo. These first 5 we kind of expected. Dondozo is not expected here. The only setup mon... Well, I have 2 setup mons. I have Gyarados and I have Carbonic, right? I don't think it's going to be as much of a problem, but you never know. Let's remove some of these guys so we know who we're going up against. No Skarmory is nice, right? Skarmory was no Primarina either. Interesting. No Mousehold, no Flamigo, no Regigigas, right? That's 7, no Skarmory. That's 6. There we go. Interesting seeing what we got up here. Ground looks phenomenal. Do we have anything hitting ground? We got ground there. Hydrapple, naturally going to be tanking that. Electric looks okay here. If we get the Terra Poison, then we're neutral against it. Super effective against Dondozo. Obviously, Crocodile resists. Who is our best lead here? Jolteon's pretty nice, but if you leave Crocodile or Cinderace, you never know who could be Scarfed. Don't really want to risk that right away. How much are we going to be doing for first impression? Maybe about 50% to Cinderace. So it's definitely something that could come in like later, obviously. If they're leading with Regieleki, I definitely can't lead with Grandpa here, but is that going to be the case? It's a good question. They definitely do have to respect me being adamant banned, right? If I was choice banded, I'd be doing quite a bit of chip. But no, I am boots. I could lead with this guy. Leads pretty well into everything except for Cinderace. Doesn't lead great into Crocodile either. Probably want to keep that later. Is there any kind of neutral ground lead here? You're pretty neutral grounds. You don't lead well into Ace, but I can always go out into Grandpa. I don't think Ace has any electric type moves. You don't have Super Soul Flame, do you? No, you don't. Have any Thunder Punch? Nope. Alright. Here, let's put that back up. Yeah, let's lead with you then. I think you're a pretty decent lead here. Low kicks. Regieleki, perfect. This thing could do big damage to me, but I can also do huge damage to it. Nothing like switching into this. This thing could definitely do big damage to me if they are like choice specs, for example, or like a life orb. I think they can kill me. Definitely doesn't have to be straight to the offensive utility, right? So they can definitely be killing me here. I could do a huge chunk to this. How do I want to play this? Who are you really good? I mean, you're really good into everything, right? At my max speed, I cannot outspeed you. So do I go for first impression, or do I immediately go out to someone like you? Kind of neutral ground. You're also kind of neutral. Okay. Go out to Dondozo. Go out to you. I feel like this is pretty decent for me. I'm not sure exactly what you want to do here, but I could just go for a Psychic Noise right off to start to stop your recovery. You could go for a Volt Switch after. By the way, I totally did not mean to click on this, so I'm glad that worked out. I think my finger just kind of slipped. I was still deciding what I wanted to go out to, but I'm not opposed to what I actually got here. Something tells me that this is a physical wall, so it probably doesn't want to stay in against this. So Crocodile could be coming out here predicting Volt Switch or Psychic Noise, or kind of Psychic Pet move. I think I'm just going to go right for Oblivious blocks Intimidate, right? Oblivious Pokemon. Let's see. No. It stops it from being immune to taunts. I don't think that blocks Intimidate. No, it does. Okay. I was right. BGC knowledge coming. Alright, let's just go for a Volt Switch on this. We kind of need to like learn a little bit about the set first, right? I don't know if they want to risk a Focus Blast in the Crook. Definitely I'm not doing too much in the Crook, but once I get a Takian Cutter, once I chip it down, I definitely can beat it. And I am faster than its max speed. That's what my speed side is for. So if anything neutral ground wants to come into this, it might be, maybe Hydrapple. You could just risk it and go Crook too, though. But you're not doing very much to me. I mean, you could go fully physical, right? You don't have to have all this HP investment. Let's say you have max attack. You're still not going to be doing too much. Wave Crash even. Then you're doing a little bit more. Let's try Volting out. Crocodile comes in. Okay. Smart play. I'm just going to go straight out to Grandpa. They could double on this. That'd be fine. Intimidate. Let's see. They go for knock off here. They knock off my boots. That's fine. I wonder, do I want a Dragon Tail here? Expecting something else to come in? I don't think they want to risk this going down. Don't hate the play. If this thing is Stone Edge, let's see, knockoff did 36. That's banded. That is banded as hell. Okay, so we know that this is choice band. They're not doing very much to me here at all. I think I'm just gonna go for Dragon Tail. They can't let me set up here. They can't let me just kill this. I think this is too important for that. Choice band is honestly really, really great for us. Because that means that we outspeed with the guys that we need to outspeed. It gets locked into a move. I was so much more scared of Scarf, so I'm very grateful for this. You know, you could have Peasant that doesn't want to take an Earthquake, right? They don't want to risk anything taking an Earthquake. I think your most neutral play here is probably to go into Dondozo. I don't see them not going into Dondozo, but I'm going to try to Dragon Tail out. I might gain some knowledge about Dondozo. This might be Rocky Helmet, which I would be fine with. I can come into this Mon pretty well with this still. But yeah. There's no reason for them to stay in here. They're not doing very much damage to me in the first place. Or no, they're not banded. I'm so sorry. That was what their damage before I still had. Okay. Ignore me completely. This is not banded. That would have been really convenient. Okay, so if you have Stone Edge, how much are you doing? Not hailing me. Waterfall's not doing it. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna go for Dragon Tail here. Hydro Apple comes out, and Hydro Apple stays. Unfortunate, but I could still very well have an Ice Fang here. So I just got to Klonoa. I very well could go out to a Klonoa here. This thing could still be Scarf. Sadly. They could also Terra here. They Terra, they're weaker to Earthquake. So I got Terra. And I'm doing about half of that. If I had an Ice Fang, I'm not doing a crazy amount of damage. It's not the bulkiest that there is either. Probably want to switch out here, right? You're definitely not going to go for Earth Power. I don't think you'd play that riskily. If you had Draco, how much is Draco doing? D3. Not too bad. I think I can go out to Junko here. Let's see. Fickle Beam, and you go all out is frustrating. Oof. Okay. Fickle Beam going all out, it's kind of like a crit, right? No, doubles in power, right? So if you go all out, you have a 30% chance to double in power. Okay. So they got the chance. That's okay. They could be faster than me. It's not very likely, but they could be. Do I want to recover here? Do I want a parting shot? I don't want something to come in for free exactly, right? I do want the somewhere health though. Earth Power is... Let's see. 56, half 56, that's 28. So it could be max special attack. I think I just go for the recover here. I definitely can't go for parting shot. No, I could. I want my health though. Let's see how much this does. The power does 44%. You don't want to use your Terra yet. I can respect it. My HP's looking pretty decent. And now I know I'm faster than you. So do I go for a Malignant Chain here? They're probably going to Terra. Mainly a parting shot out. If I parting shot out, I can go into Grandpa again. I could also go into you maybe. I don't think you beat me 1v1 though. Unless you get like lucky Fickle Beam rolls and stuff like that. I'm going to go for a Malignant Chain. So I just comes in smart choice. So 22. Can you do anything to me? I don't really think so. Even if you're like physical, beat up, that's not doing anything. I don't think you get knockoff or anything like that, right? No. Do you get like T-Wave? I don't remember Fez Antiquities moveset, so let's look at what this mon can actually do to Petron other than just pivot. So you get Shadow Claw, Dark Pulse, Toxic. Yeah, it's not doing anything to me. I think I'm pretty safe in here. I think I'll just go for the parting shot because I know I'm slower than you. Dark Pulse is doing nothing. Alright, now we get to come out with someone. So, getting Taki and Cutter damage on anybody is good here, I think. Cinderace doesn't even like it. It's taking 30%-ish. Not too bad. Not too bad. I could also go out into you, Tinted Lens guy, go for a knockoff, but I don't think I'm going to take that chance against Pheasantipity. This is tough. Earthquake does hit someone guaranteed. You can Terra yet. Smart. Once you Terra, Earthquake's very good. I think I go into Klonoa. Klonoa's good here. You can't do anything against Klonoa, you have to switch against Klonoa. If you go into Crocodile, that gets massive damage here. If you go into Cinderace, that's fine. Talking Cutter does big damage too. You could obviously go for a Roost. Just try to assess how much damage I'm dealing here. I think Talking Cutter is my best play. Even though there's a billion things that resist it. It just makes sure I get momentum against something, right? This thing could obviously just roost it back off, but then after that I can easily go for a Psy Shock or a Psy Noise. They might, predict it going in after, but I think just this turn I'm going to play a little more safely. I'll get sure I have something out of this. I'm just below 50, which is still out of range of Earth Power, thankfully. Which I think is very critical. I don't know, this is a big range. We didn't see anything about his moveset yet. We're smart to switch there. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. I think a switch is it's either like Roost, or maybe they're going out to Cinderace expecting, or Crocodile. I mean, Crocodile's... Either way, I don't think there's any really safe play for Eon here. And into Hydrapple, I could do a pretty big chunk depending on how invested it is. It could also be Assault Vest, definitely. Once you Terra, though, I eat you, like for breakfast. But yeah, I'm locked in. Let's have fun. See where this match goes. I want to keep... Let's see, in terms of like hazards, they've only got Crocodile. So hazards don't look like to be like too big in play here. I mean, they could have Court Change on Cinderace if I get them up, but basically that means I get in with Sturdy, which is exactly what I want. I could also use it as a pivot. Let's see, U-turn, it's not going to be doing anything. We might get a little information out of that, actually. 8%. I mean, yeah, no physical. Yeah, that's what we expected, right? I think this is probably minus attack. Okay, Cinderace comes out. Good play. Cinderace takes some valuable chip, I'd say. And we see it go down 33%. This isn't not going to be spread like that. It's going to be like this, right? Carbine comes in on this every time. I could also go Gyarados. I think Gyarados is more important though because of Earthquake here. Fireball's doing nothing to you. I'm expecting maybe you just Yui out, actually. You could also go for Will-O-Wisp. How much are you doing into me with your, like, Earthquake? See, you don't have Bone Shot. 64, it's fine. I can use Body Press. If I get burnt, it's going to be doing less, but I think now I go for Chip. It's okay if I don't have my full HP. I can always try to endeavor something on Switch. But yeah, let's go into you. That's why you're here, right? Let's see, Pyro Ball misses. That's okay, that was doing nothing. I don't want rocks up on both sides here. I think Pheasantipity's coming in here. But I always come into Pheasantipity with Klonoa. You do nothing to me with your Dark Pulse. In fact, I can even come in with Joka and just heal up after. So I think I'm just going to go for a Body Press, get my chip. But I mean, there's very little reason for them not to just go out to Pheasantipity, I think, against this. I have no idea what this could be, though. Fire defense. I'm two-shotting you, potentially. I'm still doing nothing to you. Do I just go for my chip? I could get my rocks up. I don't want to risk you getting them from my side of the field now that I don't have my boots anymore. Against this guy, I still cook you. So I'm just going for Body Press. No taunt. Oh, big Libero. And get out of here. Cinderace is down. That's huge. Klonoa is that much better now. Of course, still have to deal with Crocodile, but other than that, I'm seeing 4 Mons that get beat by it, right? This thing's not going to really be doing much to it. You're not going to be doing much to it, even with your Earth Power. I don't know, maybe that's more of a trade, right? 41%. Okay, maybe not as much of that. But Shock definitely does nothing. you might be able to do something, but I don't know. I don't know if he can really do enough. Crocodile. If I get Crocodile, Kanako can win. Or at least can take enough pieces that I can win. So Bink is on the board. Yeah, this felt like the right matchup for Carbink. I do like using all of my Mons at least once per season. Do I just go for the Endeavor here? Bring this down, make it have to recover. I don't hate it. Who's this really good against anymore? It's funny. Because I can just spam Endeavor forever, right? If they go to someone else, I spam it again. I don't think you're like the craziest, most important for anyone else, so. If you have no speed investment and are not minus speed, you're 124. I don't know if I want to give up information this early. I could also beat you 1v1 maybe. Probably using Earth Power or View Drain. Either way, I think I can come in on you. Fickle Beam, you're not gonna use those two. And now Yui out, right? So I take damage, but does that really matter too much? I could also come into you. Let's see. I just don't think I take much damage here. Yeah. I think this forces the Terra. U-turn does a lot of damage here if we don't Terra. We'll see. No Terra would be kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. Let's see what we got. I'm hoping this forces a switch or forces a Terra. Definitely not faster than me, so I'm not taking more damage than that. 34% is fine. No Terra. 45% damage. Let's see. It's right in range. 34% against me though, so you're definitely not max special attack. I mean, we already knew that, right? 34%. Are you any? You might not like have any investment. Are you like max special attack or something? That's crazy. Or a special defense, maybe. Maybe you're Soul Fast. I'm gonna go back to Playbow. Oh, no, it's fine. It wasn't like a nice mid-ground. Go back to my Poison Puppeteer. I'd live a hit, I can always recover you off. Klonoa's really good here. I think I'm fine with going with Junko. I could get unlucky, right? I can always recover on you though. So I think I'm going with Junko. Get unlucky. Definitely should have gone Weibo there. That's okay. What's my best play here? Who kills? No one immediately kills. I could tank that with power. Hit a Taki and Cutter. 2 Taki and Cutters might kill. See that? Your leftovers. I could knock off your lefties. You could kill me. I kind of need you alive. Missing that Dragon Tail earlier is unfortunate, but also now I can threaten something bigger. I don't think this has any speed. I can get rocks up and hit Endeavor. If they're faster than me, I get rocks up. Alright, let's do it. Guaranteed rocks is nice. I get chip on everything that's coming in. I am faster. You could train me. I'm not taking very much there. What are these calcs? I'm missing something here. Are you like expert belt? You might be expert belt. Yeah, they're gonna go for Earth Power now, right? So it makes no sense. I'm just gonna go for the Endeavor. Bring me down lower. Okay, nice. Now knockoff should do the trick, I think. I don't know. Nothing seems guaranteed into this. Even at this percentage, that's crazy. I think you respect this if I go for knockdown, right? So any things to take the learning voice well? You do. You get regen. I need you alive to take care of this. Actually, no, this you need to take care of. This is a tough one. I think low kicks, U-turn might be okay here. Or I can go out to Klonoa after. Kind of have to be insane to predict. Which, you know, I've been doing very well here. This forces a Terra or a switch. Either way, I get something out of this, so switch out. It's fine. I think I take Rocky Helmet, looks like. Yeah, it's fine. And who do I want to go out to next? I could go out to you. I could also go out to you. The Luring Voice. It's not doing very much to you. With the chip from rocks, I definitely can kill with the Luring Voice, which feels really nice. Do I just go right out to you? Let's go to you. What do you do against me, Dundozo? I don't know. I'm doing nothing to you though. So let's go with the Tat. We finally get our Terra off. It doesn't matter much. Move Crash can kill me. If you predict me, I have to go into Grandpa. They might be afraid of Luring Voice though. So mid-ground would be you. So yeah, nice mid-ground. I respect it. I like to play. Take this fat 45. Holy! Oh my gosh, that did so much damage. I think knock is free now. Right? I can get a knockoff into something, which is huge. Even into you, that's, you know, pretty valuable. Do I want to go for the knock or do I want to go for Klonoa? Either way, I get damage off on something. If you come back in at, what, 68%? Did they see how much Shotgun did into you earlier? No, I don't think I did. Then I don't quite 2KO, but I keep you low. I think I'm gonna go for a knock. I don't think I need my HP very much. I mean, I can always switch into another one of those, which is nice, but I don't need my HP. And I think this is going to kill. Even if you have a lot of defensive investment, it seems like this probably kills. So I'm going for knock. You could also be faster than me. I didn't really consider that. Dang, I should have considered that. Alright, what are my rolls on this, Ben? I said 45% to you. That doesn't really tell me much. I think I'm faster than you. I should have gone Klonoa to be safe. Oh, I'm not faster than you. That is a problem. You can U-turn onto something now. Who do I want coming out? That was a misplay on my part. You get a free U-turn now. Guaranteed to do big damage into me. Who do I want coming out? Would you Lucky? Would it be Crocodile? I think I want Lucky or the Crocodile coming out. Because Grandpa can come in, you can kill Grandpa, that's fine, but then I can come out with Focus. Alright. No, Yui. I'm surprised, honestly. You give me a free Tachyon Cutter here. Into something. Either you or something else. You're probably faster than me, just letting you know. So this Tachyon Cutter will be going to something else. Unless this is a speed, I don't think it is. So you're like max speed. Which is interesting. Let's see, my speed was Timidarium. So yeah, it could be something like this. Thing is, even though Pheasantipity is a special tank, my special attackers are so strong into it, 45 with, you know, Volt Switch, for example, that it's not really tanking anything like crazy here. You know, that U-turn is helpful for repositioning. You get that help, but now I'm doing massive damage to you. Very important chip for me, too. I think I always go Grandpa here. I don't think there's any reason for me not to go Grandpa here. You are Moxie, but I always have first impression. I don't think this is a time to predict. I think I just have to go to you. Get my Intimidate off. You can Stone Edge me. That's fine. I think you are Scarf. So you do get rid of me, but I'm also slowly whittling down your team. I can also go back up to the Klonoa if I think that you're, like, you know, stuck on one move, but I don't have any... Sorry, I don't have any guarantee about that, so I think I'm just going to go for Earthquake here. You could come in on this. I think I'm just going to go for Earthquake. I could also try... Let's see, how much would Klonoa take from a Stone Age? Like nothing. It'd be a very safe switch for me. But I think I'm just going to go for the Earthquake. I'm fine with losing this. I don't think it really matters too much after this. So, you did your job, bud. Ooh, you definitely did your job. Hello. Maybe they just thought that it wasn't very good anymore. Yeah, with this dead, it's not really doing much. Smart play, sacking it. I think it's not a very important piece. You can come back in with Oogie Boogie here. Sack. Yeah, I don't think Regilucky's really putting in very much work after this. Yeah, there was no reason for me to go to Waterfall there, right? I don't think that gave me much progression because they get a free switch here. There is no way that this thing is Sticky Hold, right? I mean, please be sticky hold, because that would be great, but you're going to be annoying if you're not. Having not teared yet is annoying, but eventually I think low kicks can force that. If I get you low enough, I can hit you with a first impression. I still need to take care of you, so I can't just freely click around, because Earthquake can sweep me, and I have to be very careful about that, right? So maybe I keep you around just for that. Can I live a -1 Earthquake? I can. But will I have enough HP by the time? I don't know. Pheasantipity comes out. Okay, you get the U-turn off if you want to. You're not doing any damage to me though. Do I just go for Earthquake again? I'm just gonna go for Earthquake again, because if they U-turn out here, it puts me in a bad position. If I switch. I think there's no reason for me not to click Earthquake here. I think otherwise you just gone right into it, right? You have Moonblast, okay. So you're a mixed set. Or no. You already revealed that, right. That's fine. And now we get the same situation where I can hit Tachyon Cutter twice with you. It goes crazy into something. If you let this go down, you can go back into Crook. You get a revenge kill on something. This is going to be a tough game. I have to play this really well. Let's think about it. Yeah, I think Crown's like play no matter what. This thing is definitely scarfed. I need to keep you alive for it. I'm just going to run out of pieces, is my fear. For some reason, sack for alligator, sorry, crocodile in a new place. I knew this was going to be a problem on them. Damn, those all-out blasts, all-out pickle beams into Junko, really unfortunate. Also, I should not have put as much into my HP for Endeavor, I think. Because I want max HP. I don't think that was the right play. Alright, let's go for our Tachyon. They're just going to shut me down, which I respect. Maybe get a flinch. You have no reason to switch here, so if you go for a heal, I'm just going to Psy Shock you. Let's see, do I even need to? That's 67. If you heal, no, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to go for it again. Yeah, I think you just get your tip. Maybe I should have U-turn. Oh, I misplayed that. I should have Volt Switched out there. Actually, no. I wouldn't have killed, right? Tough. If it had, that would have been great. Your switch-ins are dwindling. I mean, if this Croak is not Scarf, then I'm in a great position. But I don't see any world where it's not. Okay, so do I have to sack this now? Okay, so let's say if I sack this, I go out to King of Sorrow, sorry, I can first impression. Which is doing nothing to you. I'm taking big damage, and you might be able to kill Jolt. So I think on a first impression, who's most important here? If I Jolty unlocks into Inverling Voice, it's not bad right now. Damn, this is gonna be close. I think that I kind of have a disadvantage here. And there's no way to take Earthquake, right? I kind of do. Oh man. They're going for knockoff, right? I don't see why they wouldn't play Earthquake. If I tank Earthquake, then I go into you. 1000%. Knockoff. There we go. Okay. Crazy. Crazy. I am still alive. Whew. This thing is locked into this. You can very freely go into you. So I can't afford to click anything other than Sucker Punch on this. Dang, this is a lot of 50-50s, and if I get any of them wrong, I lose. Because this thing could easily stay in. If it stays in, can you two-shot Jolteon with knockoff? No, you can't. So do I go Jolteon on this? I have to get calls in a row, right? Shoot. Do I double into Jolteon here? Because I can live a hit. And if you knock off, I'm fine because I can Alluring Voice twice, right? Alternatively, it's just sack you. No, there's no reason to do that. I double. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, how do I play this? Do I click Alluring Voice? Do I two-shot? Does it one-shot me with max attack? I don't think it's gonna be... I mean, it could. It so easily could. If this is like 2v2 and HP, right? I don't even, yeah, Sparks helmet. I still probably two-shot you. Do I just go for Volt Switch? Do I lose in the spot if I go for Volt Switch? I win on the spot if I go for Volt Switch, and I lose on the spot if I go for Volt Switch. But if I go for Alluring Voice, you lose. I don't know if I take from you. Do I need my HP on this? I don't think I need my HP on this. Okay, so Alluring Voice. I'm sorry, this is really intense. I have to think this out all the way. Alluring Voice, I'm pretty sure 2 KOs. If this thing has special attack investment, it doesn't. Or it's special defense investment, but I don't think it does because it's running Rocky Helmet, right? If I go for Alluring Voice, if they switch, I'm fine. If I do it here, if they're max attack, I could die. What's the roll? 50%. If I survive, though, I'm fine, because then I can just sack if this comes back out. I think Alluring Voice is my safest play here. So I have to go for it. Hydrapple comes in. It's going to take massive damage. It dies. Okay. What's the play here now? I have to get every play right to win, I think. Crocodile can just go for Earthquake here. Do I sack Klonoa, go into King of Sorrow? Do I need you to kill this guy? I think I just sack you. I think that's like the right answer, right? $50. Oh, was that the end of the OST too? No, it's not. It just said, I mean, we got 3 pieces left. We better hurry up. If I was Scarf, would it be in perfect position? I don't know. That was the best sack I think they had. I think I sack Klonoa though. Because then I can come with you. I can Sucker Punch. I can go back out to you. If I got the knockoff earlier, that would have been huge. Well, either way, I have to sack Klonoa. Sorry, Klonoa. 07, we'll see you. And regardless, I have to go out to you first. So I have 3 plays here. No, yes. First impression, which I could die into Dundozo. Sucker Punch. So I can kill this. But I don't die to Dundozo. But then Tat has to take an attack. And then after that, I'd have to kill it with something that doesn't let me win a pre-share. Or I can hard switch. My gut tells me I should Sucker Punch here. My gut tells me not to switch. But either way, on Eon's side, this is also 50-50 to win, right? Because if I'm Eon, I think, okay, either I can Earthquake or I can switch. If I get the Rocky Helmet, you know, low kicks is going down, which is important. But if he switches again, then that's game. Sucker Punch is kind of the middle ground, it still gives me options. So do we just go for Sucker Punch? I think the two options are Sucker or go to Tat. Oh, yeah, those are the two options. This is a genuine 50-50. Oh my gosh. If I make this last play right, I win. If I make it wrong, I don't win. Here's the thing. If I go to Tat and they go out to Dundozo, there's no guarantee that I 2-hit KO without dying first because of the attack. So is that Eon's safest play? Oh, no. What am I talking about? Yeah, no. I have to learn voice, right? Yeah. So is that Eon's safest play? Would Eon go for the safer play here? I'm going Sucker. They switched. Damn it. Okay. That's fine. I don't think it's out yet. I don't think you kill. You forced me to make a hard read. But I think if I Volt, I get stuck in front of you. It's 50-50s. Is this it? I don't think it's over yet. I mean, if you do Wave Crash, maybe Learn Voice kills. Alright, I gotta... Oh, you're thinking, do you have to switch? Yeah, you do switch. Damn. Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. I just lose here now. Damn. So play. There's nothing I could do. Oh, I played that way too quickly. If I had thought about that. Okay, it's fine. I just first impression here's. Yeah, just go for knockoff. That was a crazy game. That double switch there at the end sealed it. Whew. How fun. Definitely a fun end game too. That was crazy. I had to get a lot of 50-50s right there. I got the what was it? We swapped in on knockoff to survive, right? So not knockoff versus or earthquake. Either way, we survived, right? Bringing out Dundozo, we swapped into Jolteon on the that guess. Then on the switch, we had a learning voice regardless. I was going to do everything. Then I had a sack. Yeah, that double switch was smart. If I had gone just for a U-turn, that would have been the winning move. But I didn't get it. That's fine though. You didn't have to. Well, actually, no. I think you kind of. No. You didn't have to. Just in case there was like Leech Life, right? Leech Life. Yeah, you sack it because Leech Life could 2-hit KO. Yeah, I get it. Fun game though. Oh no, did I show everything after that? I don't know. Either way, what a fun game. probably the closest game I've had in the entire season in terms of difficulty at the end. I did not think that this fish would be the one to do it in the end, but when you remove the pieces, that's what happens. But yeah, I can't say I'm disappointed actually, because I had a lot of fun, and we're ending the season with a really good record. We're going into playoffs with 6-3 and 17. That's a great differential. 6-3 is a good standing as well. Still above Eon, so I might still be in that first place. Depends on Power. Actually, I think I am first regardless. Well, no. Power has 2 games left, right? So I could still be first. We'll see. But that's going to do it for us. We're going to end off on Untamed Heart, which is probably the most famous piece from Klonoa. And I'll see you guys in playoffs. Thanks for watching. Peace.